Hello everyone, it's Kay here. I'm here today just to do a little show and tell. Had a bit of a rest after my steampunk romance experience and I'm back again now looking for things to do. The weather is absolutely superb here in the UK, just for anyone that might be interested. Very, very warm indeed, but we carry on regardless, don't we? So what have I been making? Well, I made some more paperclip embellishments following watching a good few videos. There seems to be so much on embellishments at the moment. It's such a lovely thing to do, and having got a good supply of paper clips, I thought, well, why not? And I was a bit, like I say, tired and needing to do something that didn't require a whole lot of attention, so I made these. I found this sheet of 12 by 12 cat and dog, raining cat and dog. I had one sheet left from the pad and I just thought, well, it was all tickets and all the cats and dogs, and I just thought, well, I don't really want to waste that. You know, they are so pretty. It would be nice to do something with them. So it is a mixture of cat and dogs, as you can see. I used my Martha Stewart punch to make the little leaves and so on, and then a little floral punch there, stamping up one, I can't remember what it's called, and then just set the little stamp at a funny little angle there, but it works. The back is absolutely plain and it is actually attached onto the side of the page rather than the top, which is rather lovely. It does give it a whole new outlook. I don't think I've got anything I can show you. So if we assume that's the page, you would just, oops, push the pin back through, and that is how it would sit on your journal or on a gift or some such. It's just rather a nice way of doing. You could still put it at the top of the page and make it look as though it were, you know, affixed to the top. It would be entirely up to you which way you utilise them really, but I made 5 of those. As you can see, I was batch cooking again. But it's, you know, quite a nice way, because you do tend, when you're doing little things like this, need to have everything out and around you so that you can just keep going without having to stop. I'm just moving that around a little bit, sorry, bringing it in closer. Then I found from many moons ago some of this lovely ribbon. It's like a jute ribbon with the wire edging on it, and I had the 3 colours, so I just put the 3 layers down, as you can see, then made a little flower tribute at the bottom, frayed out some of the strands from the little bits of the ribbon, and then just added a little bow on the top there. But I just thought it was so lovely, nice fresh summery kind of colours, and again just a nice little embellishment for a gift or, you know, something of that nature. It would probably even work as the front of one of the little 3x3 cards that are all around as well. So I made, as you can see, several of those as well. I think 5 again. I was stuck on 5s this time. It's just the way it goes, isn't it? I had enough of everything cut and I just thought, right, I'll widen out a bit so you can see them all in all their loveliness. So that was a lovely little secondary bit for the embellishments. I then went on to make some more from the stamps, because on the 12 by 12 stamp sheet you get so many. There's probably about 40 or 50. I've never counted them, but it is a lot. So this time I've done very similar, utilised the leaf leaf punch again and put a double leaf down the bottom here with this little pearl on, and a tiny bit of corrugated card on the top, and it just again lifts it, gives it that extra bit of dimension, if you will. I only did 4 of those because I'd already made so many of the other ones, but it is, I think, most breeds of cats and dogs that are available, if that makes sense. They're all really very, very lovely. And then finally I wanted to do something a bit kind of shabby chicish, I guess you'd say. So I came up with these, and I love these. I love the way they've come out. It's just the craft card, a tiny, tiny little butterfly in the top corner there. My most favourite little floral tribute here on an oval, which I think I used, yeah, that one from Stampin' Up! 1 3/4 by 7 1/8, and it just, oh, frail, oh no I can't, it just kind of begged to be left quite simple and without too much more going on. There is clearly room to write on the back of it, so I actually went on, if I move these around that way, I actually went on and made 5 of these, and I'm really, really pleased with how they all came out. It just makes a lovely little thing to add to, you know, a rack or something like that. It doesn't cost an arm and a leg to send out in the post, and because it's handmade, it does make them all hopefully well received when they reach their destination. So that was my tag making, which I thoroughly enjoyed. So I'll move these over here, trying to still keep them in the great mix of things. And then I remembered a pad that I had, and it's from the range Craft Sensations and Delicate Rose, A6 5x20 designs and 100 sheets, and it's 100 GSM, so it really is quite lightweight. You wouldn't really want to do anything with it in its natural capacity. It does need to be added to something to make it a viable thing, really. I mean, you could do mosaics and that kind of thing with it. It's really rather lovely. But I had been again sat on my bottom watching YouTube and came across micro mini albums and ATC sized mini albums, and although it's taken me as much time to make as it would a large album, it's been an absolute pleasure to put together. Now, I did write down the lady's name. One moment, if I can find her. I've got it all written down here. Positively Papercraft, I think. Was it Positively? For pockets, tag pockets, for oh, maybe not. Maybe not. That's, no, I'm going to have to look into that, and hopefully I'll be able to leave a link on the bottom underneath the video. I can't remember who it was now, but there are lots and lots and lots. You'll see it just fits in my hand very, very snugly. There are lots and lots of tutorials out there. This is absolutely nothing new. The actual size once it's completed is just under 3.5 by 2 1/4, which is rather lovely. You know, I can't believe it took so long to put together, but you still go through the same process. You still have your spines, you still have your covers and all that kind of thing. I've used little eyelet punches here to anchor down with just some cream coloured ribbon. Fixed the spine, as you can see, albeit a bit wobbly, with some crocheted lace, and then used this little bit of gingham and lace that I bought many, many moons ago from the lovely scrimping mummy when she was doing her lace bit. I think it was Amanda. Might have been Brenda English as well. Both ladies I tended to buy from. However, this is how it then opens, and inside is a tiny little pocket here. And what I've done to decorate the little embellished bits here is just use these tickets, the serrated edge on the bottom, and then these just plain ticket shaped ones, because they fit into the little tabs really nicely. And all you do is pull out. Inside is the ticket ready for doing a little bit of writing on if you wanted to, decorated on the front and plain on the back. And there are 6 pockets, which is ideal. So 6 pockets, 6 tags. I won't take all the tags out because they are identical. And then you've got these lovely little pockets that you just pop your tabs into, like so. They're all decorated. You can't put anything too much into them because it is tiny, but it does allow for this lovely little embellishment bit here. I've just put another bit of the DSP on the back, utilised some more of the tickets in case anyone wanted to pop a little ticket inside the pocket alongside the embellishment, or indeed on the back, but it really is virtually at capacity. I don't think it would do the spine any good at all to try and put too much into it. But you'll see the tiny little butterfly that I've utilised again on the top. I've then put a little black circular card there with it in between, and again, and the flower, and again, and it just makes a nice little thing to sort of run through. You would be able to put tiny little passport photographs in it if you wanted to, or, you know, just do a little bit of jotting or something. I just wanted to have a go at it. I liked what I saw, and I just thought, well, that's actually quite elegant. And having done a lot of the larger ones, it made sense to see what making one this size would feel like. So I gave it a go, and whilst I probably wouldn't rush to do another one immediately, it was fun to put together. So I hope you've enjoyed that little walkthrough. And that, as I forgot to say, is the paper that I used, the 100 GSM, and it actually lent itself really nicely to this project. The covers are chipboard, the spine is made up of folded pages, and if I find the lady that I watched, I will, oh wait one, I will leave a link. Oh, I haven't written it down, and I always do. It's a micro mini, it's called. Right, I will try and find the video that I watched originally that inspired me, and I will leave the link below. So have a wonderful weekend, everyone. Happy crafting if that's what you want to do in all this lovely sunshine. Look after yourselves, and I will see you all again soon. Take care, everyone.